Let me pose a hypothetical for you. You're in the gym, alright? You're on the squat bar. You're going up and down. A stranger walks up behind you and just grabs you and starts squeezing your booty cheeks. Are you the asshole if you turn around and start cursing this guy out? That's what we're gonna find out today. Let's just get right into it. Am I the asshole for cursing out a white gay man for grabbing my ass at the gym? I immediately think, no, you're definitely not gonna be an asshole. You can't do that, okay? It's ridiculous, all right? Trust me, the race and sexuality of both parties are an important part of the story. I am a black Southern woman living in Northern Florida. Okay, he's the asshole. Also, what are you doing in Florida? I'm in great shape and curvy, what I aspire to be. I love going to my gym and have met a few people there that I've quickly become acquainted with. We say hello, goodbye, and maybe chat quickly in between sets, etc. I've got a few people at my gym like that. At this gym, I met Jim. Where are you off to today, buddy? Going to the gym. You're going to see Jim. Oh, no, I'm really just like trying to go to the gym. Are you trying to go into gym? Is that what you're trying to do? That was stupid. Jim is a white gay man. We often approach each other and chat a bit about the weekend, the weather, etc. He also often compliments my workout, hair, looks, my body. To be honest, because he's gay, I didn't feel threatened by him mentioning my physical appearance so much. I mean, yeah, I guess, that makes sense. Are you certain this guy is gay, or is he just like the gay friend who, sneaks into all the slumber parties and whatnot? And it's like, oh, I've never tried it before. And then it's like, oh, well, maybe you should. You don't know. You don't know. I would accept the compliment, but also give him a compliment. That's just having manners. Yes, it is. Mama raised you right. This goes on for months, until about a month ago. He comes up behind me and flicks my hair. I mean, that seems like it's crossing a little bit of a line. Now, I have long dreadlocks that I've been growing for 10 years. I'm also a black woman, and that is a huge no-no to touch our hair. Yes, my girlfriend is black. I do not put water anywhere near her hair. I joked about it once, alright? And I almost died. I was offended, but I tried to laugh it off. I'm in the South after all. So I just quickly moved my hair to the other side of my shoulder out of his reach and gave him an uneasy look that I thought he could read. Fast forward to this morning. I'm talking to a member of my church about our beloved pastor, and Jim comes up behind me again and grabs my ass. All right? He took that stare and he completely thought it was the wrong thing. Evidently, this guy thought he's gonna go ahead and continue on with that. What was it like, though? You get a little squeeze like that? Or was it like, a tap? Or was he like... or was he like that? Because, in all cases, that's very inappropriate, but I think we can definitely agree that, some are worse than others. Of course, I blew up. Firstly, I didn't know who it was when I spun around. Then I saw it was Jim, again violating my personal space, and I went off. I cursed him out. You cursed him out in front of a member of your church as well. I just imagine, the church member in the back.
Oh my gosh, where did you learn that language? Like, what's going on? What is going on? Like, this holy incantation? Oh my gosh, what the?
I seemed to have scared him as he jumped backwards, put his hands up and apologized profusely, and stuttered he wouldn't do it again. My church member saw the whole thing, but proceeded to tell me that the man may have some development issues. Oh man, this is trying to justify that. That's rough. I've never gotten that from Jim. We've talked almost every day for months. I've never noted a development challenge in speech, mannerisms, or intelligence. So it's like, I don't know, is it just like he looks fully normal and the person's trying to justify it? Or is it maybe like, he's a little bit, you're looking at him and you can tell, like, he's maybe a little bit off, all right? In a good way, in a special way. Needless to say, I left in tears. Am I the asshole? Okay, see, the thing is, all right, listen, if the way I am, I'm a guy, all right? So it is very different, all right? As a woman, yeah, that's terrible, all right? You don't do that, all right? That's crazy. As a guy, though, I've been working out in the gym before, doing like, my chest and whatnot. I've had guys just come up to me and be like, oh yeah, that's like real nice and whatnot. And then they just be like squeezing my chest like the entire time. Literally just like a grasp, a squeeze or two, and then they let go, all right? Do I get offended? No, I feel actually real great about it, all right? I actually had someone come up and spank me while I was squatting. All straight guys have one friend who, if they were not straight, they would be dating. All right, that's like entirely true, I think, in my opinion. Not the asshole. The bottom line here is that the other person, regardless of race or sexuality of anyone involved, put their hands on you without prior permission. That is plenty reason to give him an earful. Not the asshole. I've met many gay men who think they get a free pass to be handsy with women because they're gay, so it doesn't mean any. And it's so effing annoying and aggravating. Too often, being nice about it ends with them not taking it seriously or brushing it off and thinking you're just overreacting. He got what he deserved, and you are more than justified in your reaction. I do agree with this. All right, you can't just do that. All right, especially to someone even if you've known them for a while. You can't just do that to someone you meet in the gym. If you are only meeting in the gym and you guys don't have any social interaction outside of the gym, then that's just yeah, you can't just do that. I'm not just gonna start groping people who I've just met. I'm gonna make sure I keep them close for at least a year before we get handsy. Not the asshole. Doesn't sound like anything you did said.
Indeed, yes, we properly care about grammar here. Yes, what you did said. What you did said indeed, my good fellow.
It is absolutely not okay to touch someone without permission. I see it quite often with black women's hair. Like, what the F? Get your greasy hands off my immaculate hair, please do. I feel like in general you don't touch women's hair, but especially, yeah, you don't touch black women's hair. Not the asshole. He's an adult, he should know better. If he has some development issues to the degree that he doesn't know touching someone in that way is wrong, then he needs to have a guardian with him when he goes out. So still asshole in that situation because he or without supervision. Wait, what? What is going on with people's grammar here?
What you did said indeed, my good fellow.
Not the asshole. I don't care if he's gay, white, polka dots all over, a cartoon character, it doesn't matter. You don't touch someone's body without consent. Yes, fully agree. It's one thing if he patted you on the shoulder, but grabbing your ass? No way. Yeah, that's not right. Sometimes I elbow my own husband for doing that if I'm not in the mood for it. Never mind a guy I'm just acquaintance with at the gym. Yeah, they're acquaintances, all right? You know, this is not like a personal relationship that you guys have. You know of each other and you know a little bit about each other, but that's about it. Not the asshole. It doesn't matter whether a man is sexually attracted to someone he assaulted. It's still assault. He's lucky you just used your word. His total lack of home training is not your fault. Honestly, he is lucky that you just used your words. Hey, she could have pulled out a gun from her purse and been like... So what did we learn today? What's the big thing that we learned today? The valuable lesson that, you know, everyone should gather from this. If you ever feel like groping someone, just don't.